Hi everyone, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and this is going to be our reading for Taurus, for Tauran friends. And so this month, wow, we're going to have a new moon on February 8th, which is in Aquarius, and we're also going to be starting the Chinese New Year, which is, I think it's called the Red Monkey. And towards the end of the month, on the 22nd, we're going to have our full moon in Virgo. So on January 20th, we started with alignment of 5 planets which are visible. And those were Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. So you can see the alignment of these planets to the naked visible eye just before, like about an hour before dawn. So if you're an early riser like I am, you get up in the morning, you can go out and see the alignment. Now this alignment is going to last, the energies are going to last from, they started the 20th of January, they're going to run through at least the February 20th. So we're out of Mercury retrograde now, we're moving forward. These beautiful alignment energies are just bringing something special to each one of us during this month. And I just wanted to share a beautiful gift that one of my best friends gave to me. Her granddaughter went to Egypt and brought back this papyrus with this beautiful Isis and Osiris and this, just a very loving embrace as they look at each other, and she has her arms around his neck. So it's about this coming together, right? This is what we're all looking forward to and finding out from the reading this month. And I'm going to be continuing to use the Glastonbury Tarot by Lisa Tenzin Doma. So if you didn't get to see the video, please feel free to go back and see that. And if you would like your own personalized reading, these of course are generalized readings for the month for the different signs. But if you would like one specifically for you, you can get one. You can go to my website, which is akashicinspirations.com, and you go to the Tarot and Oracle reading page, and you'll be able to find the Tarot Love Tarot and be able to purchase one, and we will find out what the energies are specifically for you. Of course, all of the readings are always through the Akashics. It's something I'm always connected to, so you'll see that as I read cards, channel messages just come through, and I'm inspired to not always give you what you consider to be the traditional tarot card meaning for that card, but it works with the spread. And we're going to be doing 9 cards. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy that these Love Tarot readings have been so popular and have really resonated with many of you. And thank you for commenting. Thanks for following me on Facebook. I'll put the links in the comments below so you can, if you're new to my channel, I've had a YouTube channel for about 3 years now, but I also do daily card pulls, daily readings to give you the energies of the day on my Facebook page, Akashic Inspirations. And I also post the reveal almost immediately after posting the cards, because I want you to get the message so you have it for the rest of your day and to get you started in the mornings if you're here in the US, or some of you I know, my friends in Australia, read it in the evening before they go to bed to take that energy with them into the following day. So again, thank you so much for all of you subscribers. Thank you for liking and for sharing the videos. If you know what your ascendant is or your moon sign, you can also check out those other videos to get an even more in-depth perspective on your month. So I'm going to do a 9-card pull. So let's go ahead and start pulling cards for Taurus friends who are always very grounded and loving and are influenced and ruled by the planet Venus. And now that she is part of this planetary alignment. This planetary alignment, I think I gave some explanations in some other videos, is really pointing to what I consider to be Metatron's cosmic gateway. And what we're being allowed to do is to bring in the 5th dimensional energies to work with us here in this plane of existence now. It's really helping us to find our true selves, to explore the avenues of our multidimensional aspects and integrate them with who we are in the here and now and who we are expanding and and becoming. So really excited about doing these. I just love doing these videos. I love working with these cards. Oh, they're just flying out today, aren't they? There we go. Some great energies. All right, so let's start with the first card where we get Five of Chalices. So it's Five of Cups, and it's called Progression. She's starting here at the bottom of the hill, and she's walking up. But what I love is this spectacularly beautiful purple, and within the folds, the blue color. It has such a rich tone to it. It looks like it's made out of velvet, right? It just looks like you could just reach out and touch it. The three cards down here, which have been spent, have been used up, basically, are the silver. So the silver is kind of like the feminine aspect, if you will, since silver is associated with the moon goddess. And she's walking up towards the hill, towards the golden cups, which are still standing upright. So she's not even looking down at them. What I love about this Five of Cups card and how it differs from, say, the Rider-Waite or some of the regular Tarot cards is that they're always kind of looking at the cups that have been spilt and crying over spilt milk. But this person is not doing that. She's steadily walking up, and it'd be somewhat of a challenge walking up a hill, right? But there is a goal there, and the goal is to reach the two gold cups. So she knows that there's something better waiting for her, and that is a huge message that I've been getting for this entire year, really, is that we are working towards releasing everything that we need to release in order to get something far greater than we can even imagine. But she has this goal in sight, and she is steadily making her way up. So that's where we're going. We're having a goal, we're knowing what we want, and we're making our way. And in the Ten of Swords, it's interesting because this person, even though it looks like they're kind of been stabbed, right? But the higher self, the higher perspective is there as a mirror, right? And it's about this release, right? Releasing the old, not being stuck, and being reborn. And being reborn and into a higher spiritual perspective. So this is, I think, what this alignment is going to be bringing in for Taurus friends. I think it's going to maybe a little bit of an uphill climb, but it's going to be worth it because the rebirth is going to be the result of the inner work that you're going to be doing. And here is the new perspective. Here's the Hangman card. And so it's about not being blind to the things that are in front of us, but to see them in a different manner, right? See them in a new perspective and be able to speak up, speak our truth. This is why all the blue is there. It reminds me of the throat chakra. So it's really about opening up and speaking our truth in an integral manner, but being able to see the different perspectives. So here we have the maids all walking. This story is called the Fisher King story, and this is Percival back here. He's all in white because he was pure of heart, pure of and innocence. And here we have the Fisher King, which is the fairy king under the mound, and he's been injured. So he's so entranced by seeing all these other things that he's not seeing that this poor guy is bleeding out. If he had just said something, he could have had the keys to the fairy kingdom. But because he was afraid to speak up, then he lost the opportunity, which he was later able to go back and regain at a later time because he was given the Holy Grail at a later time. But he had to wait. So if he had not been distracted by these other illusions, he would have and if he had the strength and the courage to speak up, then he would have been able to move forward. So this is a card that's telling you, speak your truth, speak up. Don't be fooled by illusions. Just look for the truth of the information that is within you. And that is part of this transformational process that you're going to be going through this month in order and using these alignment energies for that. And what we get of the results, and here is the Queen of Cups with the chalice that Percival had been looking for. And here she is. It's right the very next card. So perfect. Here is this woman. She embodies the unconditional love. That's why she's all in pink. And she's holding the Holy Grail in both her hands, like she's extending it out to you and inviting you to receive the love and the support. And she's smiling in the card. She's like super happy. I mean, this is a beautiful, very emotionally grounded, loving. She even looks like maybe she'd be slightly pregnant here. So it's about a sharing, right? A sharing of energies, being loved and supported and nurtured. So very nice. As you change your perception, this is what you're going to be seeing, that the universe, instead of making you go through hardships, is actually helping you and giving you the loving support. And perfect, oh gosh, beautiful divine energy, divine feminine. The two cards in the deck that really embody the divine feminine is the Queen of Cups and the Empress. And here we have Guinevere. And Guinevere is beautifully grounded. She doesn't even have a blanket down. She's totally connected to the earth. Her hand is on the ground, right? And she's in this magenta pink energy, which is the highest, to me, is the highest spiritual color denoting unconditional love, is that really deep magenta color. And she's got the butterfly. So here we have the transformation again. She has all of these little flowers that have just sprung up around her as she's sitting down. So the Empress, the fertility, the creativity, the primordial egg of potential possibilities are all available to you now as you've opened yourself into love. That's I love it that she is the center of this spread. She is the focus point of this spread, the unconditional love that she embodies. Oh my goodness. Look at this card. Here we have the world, and it is represented by the phoenix. Here's the primordial egg, where the phoenix rises out of the ashes, is reborn from the primordial egg, the potential energies. If you'll see, there's like, it's like kind of pink and blue. Sorry, the glare is a little, I'm doing this kind of late. So there you go. You can see the circle of pink with the blue seed, the seed of what is to come, of the expansion. This is a card of fulfillment, and fulfillment at a level, at a spiritual level, a material level, of an emotional level, in all different areas and aspects. And that's why you have this rainbow diamond effect. And the diamond energy is the diamond crystalline energy. And here the rainbow is coming out of the Tour, and it's just coming from the earth. Right? I'd like to read maybe a little bit about this card. It's such a beautiful card, and we'll see, how intricate this writer, Lisa Tensendolma, really, the thought that goes into these cards really is quite wonderful and really amazing. All right, so it says, the phoenix's feathers shimmer, yet are unruffled by her experiences of rebirth. From her body emerges the eggstone, radiating opalescent light. The green area near its center embodies healing, harmony, creativity, and balance. It is situated at the point where a hole passes through the eggstone. This represents the journey into a new dimension of life. In a similar fashion to the theory in quantum physics that black holes in space are portals to parallel universes, the world card shows that we can experience that transformation in the here and now and create our own universe out of our insights and wisdom. Like, how magnificent is that? So here, the planetary alignment that is taking you into the portal that is supported by Metatron can be compared to the black hole of transmuting, transforming into new universes and new creative abilities. Oh my gosh, and here is the one card in the deck that really denotes the creative passion and a new beginning is the Ace of Wands, or the Ace of Staffs. And here we have the Glastonbury thorn tree. So this thorn tree, which is really important because at the beginning of the story is the festival of Imbolc, which is also dedicated to Saint Bridget. And what they would do on the thorn trees, they'll tie ribbons for intentions. So magnificent moment to manifest your intentions. And I mean, look at all of this huge solar energy that it's completely surrounding this tree, and it actually looks like the shape of the cup, right? Of the grail cup, the chalice. And as the rays of the sun, this energy that emanates from this tree, and this tree is representative of the tree of life. The tree of life represents us, right? It represents who are our potential to create and be reborn into this magnificent space of development and expansion into a new area. So new projects. So it's, if you've got the sense of doing some new project, new area, new place to maybe to join groups, to be in a community, to meet new people. This is like the perfect timing. I'm just going to push this up a little bit so we can see. Oh gosh, love this card. Okay, so here, one of my favorites is the Six of Cups. And here it's the Union card. So here's a couple. They're playfully giving each other a kiss. It's the sunset, the pinks, and these romantic energies of the divine feminine. To me, it represents the Lady Nada energy, who is the twin flame of Jesus Sananda. And so she's got this purple vest on, denoted by the gold buttons. She's got the 6 gold buttons here, which are showing the abundance, right? The abundance of love. And he's got his blue shirt on, which denotes his devotion to her, devotion to the commitment of their love. And I love that the purple is around them, so it surrounds them, right? And the purple is that higher spiritual union. So here we have the playfulness of and fun of a loving and unconditional and spiritual union. Beautiful, beautiful reading. And here we have, oh my gosh, I love it, the King of Cups. So here we have the union of the King and Queen of Cups. And he is this free spirit. He's riding his horse. He's enjoying himself. They're both laughing and having fun. So it is about having fun, enjoying life, really being a person who is secure. Look, he's got all of these trees in the background. You're supported. You have done the work. You're being energized by the elements of the sun with this shown. I mean, even the horse is the same color, that golden energy, with the red bridle and the magenta blanket that he's sitting on, is this groundedness, but in the higher spiritual aspect. So beautiful energies of fertility, transformation, beautiful senses of fulfillment, of a prosperity, and of union. Wow. Wow, Taurus, you guys are like totally going to be on fire this month. Totally on fire. Transformation. The hard work is going to be done, and you're going to reap all of those rewards. Ooh, that was amazing. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So thanks for sharing. Please share with your friends. If you feel that they would benefit from the readings, have them check it out. I'm putting them all in a playlist, and then I'll be posting on Facebook so everybody has access to it. I'd love to hear your comments. If you have any questions, please just send me a note in Facebook and come on by and share and let me know that you're one of my YouTube viewers. Love to hear from you guys. And thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. And great appreciation and great love for all of you. So have a beautiful, wonderful month. I know you will. Namaste.